Hi everyone, welcome Libra to the Rays of Hope, Rainbow Light, Love and Healing Tarot. Welcome. I'm back. It's been 10 months, but I've been away. It was very important. I had some things to do with mom, she needed a little help, so that worked out good for both of us. And now I am back to do this reading of love. And this is the moon in Sagittarius, which is about optimism, fast moving action, really positive flow. It's about flow, okay? Rediscovering new feelings and moving with that and just let it flow. Okay, sometimes we want to chat a little bit more, communicate a little bit more, and we have to be patient with the flow, okay? So this is moving into Sagittarius now, but on the 15th, we will have Venus moving into Sagittarius. So there'll be offers coming, be patient and make sure you make the right decisions in those spur of the moments of an attraction, okay? Because you can attract, Libra. You have that attraction, that charm, and that talk, okay? So anyway, let's see what else is going on in the world. So please help me build my channel. Subscribe, share, comment. It would be great to have you here, and I'm looking forward to doing many more readings. It'll be love, of course, and the moons, phases, full moon, new moon, equinox, solstice, and I'm very creative, so whatever comes up, whatever spirit's mentioning that comes through my heart, because I do follow my heart, that's destiny, right? Destiny is the road less traveled, but it's the most fulfilling, because we're fated into a family, fated into life here on the planet. And yes, it's good. We are groomed for certain things. And after a while, you say, well, is this what I can only do? Isn't there something else that I want to do? So that's where destiny comes in. And it's following the heart, being in the unknown and the unknowable, right? So know that this is going to, may not resonate with everybody, but if it doesn't, just take what does and leave the rest. And again, there's beautiful people on the circuit who are doing wonderful readings, very talented people. You might want to check them out as well. But again, don't force anything here if it doesn't fit. So if you're solo, whether you are manifesting a relationship, you just met someone or have been in one, this is for everyone. And we'll try to sort it all out, but be patient. And so let's begin the reading. So we're going to start with the Lawn Sacred Geometry relationship cards. They're very beautiful. And I'm going to start with 3 cards across, one the energy that's coming in or being seated. Also in the center is the heart of the reading, which is about a situation or what's going on in the heart, what's going on deeply. And the card on the end of that will be any challenge or any spiritual advice, or even it could be just probabilities and possibilities. But it's all up to you how you use the energy, because energy is like food. When we eat food, it takes care of us, right? We grow. The same thing with energy, spiritual energy. We breathe in. And when we breathe in deeply, we nourish our energy centers. And so that's how we metabolize energy, the same way. Okay, so here we go. And again, tarot is not fortune telling. It's about probabilities and possibilities, all right? So let's go. Let's see what's coming in for Libra. Okay, Libra. Here we go. What's coming in? What's been seeded? What are you thinking? Oh boy. Okay, for some of you it's forgiveness. Needing to be forgiven or going to forgive. Now know that we can resolve any past issues that we may have come from or unresolved. When we forgive the whole thing. When we offer forgiveness to ourselves and to others, we clean up the act, we clean up the timeline. It's done. So take the time, if you haven't, to forgive before you move on into a relationship and be triggered, right? Because we can be triggered when we are left with things that haven't been resolved, emotions, okay? So this is a good time to, what's showing me here, and this has come up at least 3 or 4 times in the past, readings that I've done, it was amazing, at least 3 times so far. So forgiveness is very important when we begin a relationship, and we forgive others, okay? And you don't have to talk to them, you just do a meditation, whatever works for you, however you want to process it. It's very important. Okay, so that'll get us right on track, and we make space for the new, right? And that's what this is all about, rediscovering new feelings. That at the end of the year, you want to be clean of the past so that we can start the new year that's coming. Jupiter's coming into Aquarius, which is going to be expanding. Very beautiful, abundance, luck, optimism, everything that's wonderful. So we want to be very clear at that time. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what's in the heart. Tenderness, yes, tenderness. So tenderness is about self-nurturing as well. So when we forgive, we have that tenderness now in our heart that needs to be very, very nurtured. And kindness, tenderness brings kindness, nurturing, tender, loving care. Be kind to yourself. And also, there's tenderness in some of your relationships. So forgiving is going on right now in some of these relationships that might have been here already. You both have gone through some kind of issues and forgiving each other. And now there's tenderness here that has to be dealt with, and very, very tender feelings that are very, fragile. That's about healing. We need to take the time to regenerate, rejuvenate, and heal, and let all these feelings filter through when we go through these times of healing and forgiveness. So it's funny how these cards came up, but some of you who have been in relationship or coming in without one and waiting for that manifestation, take care of your heart. Take care of your heart. And for those who are together, this is a time to really work together, help each other, right? We are all healers. Reflection. So, unbelievable. So reflection, a lot of reflection is going on. Reflection is about what we reflect back to each other. And these are gifts, lessons that, we see that comes up, right, when we're reflecting. So this is all about healing that's going on here. Certain relationships are going through healing, and so very tender, very tender. But again, some of you are not in a relationship. This is a good time for you to discover and to heal. Those of you that are manifesting or are ready, keep on clearing out. Okay, the more you can be clear and more nurtured and really, really expand your heart, the more you will bring in exactly that essence, that frequency that matches your heart. Okay, that is part of your spiritual evolution as well. So now I will pull some cards here to find out what kind of relationships are going on here within this crowning energy. Okay, this is of course, the most famous romance angel cards, which we all love, and how can you have a love reading without romance angels? It's they're epic cards. They're going to be around. They're going to be antiques. They're going to be very, very valuable one day because they're not around anymore. But anyway, and these weren't gilded. I couldn't get the gilded ones. I have small ones that are gilded, but these, came plain. So let's see what kind of relationships are going on that are coming in, that are here for us to see for Libra. Okay, Libras. Engagement. So there might have been some stress in some of you. Yeah, there definitely was stress here. Definitely stress about engagement. Not necessarily engagement of marriage, but it could be, definitely. This is definitely the card of engagement. Some of you may be getting engaged this holiday season or before the new year, and there might have been some scuffles. And so you're both coming in with forgiveness, And when you come in with forgiveness, well, then you heal the situation and we move, okay? And then there's lots of tenderness in our hearts because our hearts are so, we've emptied them of the burden, of the emotional trauma or things that needed to go. And these are the relationships that are wonderful, that help you move on in life, So let's see what happens here with the center of the heart reading. Retreat. Exactly what I said before. It's a time to retreat, to regenerate, to rest, okay? It's time to just be together or in a world of your own where you can really rest, okay, together. Rest together, rest separately. it's time to just let things filter through your heart, because your heart is tender. You know, a lot of you have gone through some emotional upheavals, or just little scuffles. You know, it's tender time now, tenderness time now, because things are healing. So this is a time to go in and really filter your heart. And this card to me is like the Four of Swords in the Tarot. Definitely the Four of Swords, on retreat. You know, regenerate, rejuvenate, heal, contemplate, meditate, okay, on what has been processed. So all this can be done before the end of the year. And this way, hold on a second, why is this here in my way? Oh, okay. And so basically, this is a great time to definitely make time for yourself, for your couple, for if you're single, whichever way, it's time to really, really heal. Okay, so we are going to have these heart-to-heart conversations. See, communication is here. This is a time of really important communication. Once you clear the house, once you clear your emotions, once you, you are more open now communication comes, and there's more reflection, more communication during this time of reflection. Very important. Wow. These are very deep relationships. These are soulful. These are soulmates. Soulmates go through these type of relationships. Twin flames and soulmates, you know, they're very, very, it's about soulful evolution. It's about evolving. And sometimes, you know, we have these relationships. They may not be forever, but they make a great, they're a great memory for us, because we learn, and they probably become your best friend, you know, if you don't stay together. And you just come together because you had that contract to come together in this lifetime to resolve those issues. So let's go to the next level here. And what I'm going to do here, because this is a moon, these cards, I'm going to pull 3 cards, and these cards have nothing to do with the crowning energy, but it has something to do with anything from your past that needs to be looked at, to shine a light on it, or embrace it, okay? Just embrace it. Because sometimes from our past relationships, things that become a block in our heart or in our emotions, somewhere in our body, we hold it. These are cards that are going to show us if there's anything that you need to look at or embrace. Okay, so here we go. Wow. It's marriage. Embrace marriage, okay? You're married. You've probably been married before in another lifetime, definitely. These are soulmate cards. These are definitely soulmate relationships that are being manifested, that is being wished on or prayed upon, or has been just newly met. These are people that want to be married. And this is engagement and marriage. Wow. Unbelievable. But anyway, embrace this, everyone. Embrace this. This is the first time I've ever gotten this card. It says, Traditional is determined for, I can't even read this. Wait a second. Okay. This relationship is destined for lasting joy. All right? So this relationship is determined for lasting joy, and it's marriage. And you have engagement too. This is amazing. Libra, I don't know, are you thinking about marriage? Anyway, okay, so maybe in your past as well, think about this. Embracing this is also something part of your past that maybe you've wanted and it never came to pass, you know. So maybe now you're thinking about marriage. So embrace that if that's what you're definitely wanting, you know. Embrace it, feel it. You know, don't push it, just embrace and say, oh yeah, that, okay, I'll take that in, you know. Oh, the one. Okay, so this is the one. Embrace this person, this relationship. And it also could be someone who has not had the one, okay, that you've been thinking about, you know, that you want the one, or the one is here already. Wow. Wow. This is amazing. Okay, Libra. And honesty, okay? So both of you, it shows that you're embracing honesty with each other. And if you haven't, if you have a little fear about honesty, be authentic with yourself. because that brings you a great connection with others. And basically, that is the most important thing. Honesty, being transparent, being true to yourself and true to others. So embrace honesty, okay? And if that's been an issue in your past, look at that. See where it happened. And if there's an issue there under honesty, release it, you know. Just forgive and let go, because forgiveness was part of the first strongest card here, okay? When we forgive our past, if there's anything here, do it before the end of the year. Okay, Libra? So now let's pull some tarot, real 5, 6 cards here. It's a star, start in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th one I put out on the side, it represents a confirmation or some kind of message. We don't know. You know, life is about the unknown and the unknowable. When we try to find out too much, you know, it's disheartening as well. Okay, so let's just be in the moment right now. So for Libra, what is coming? Let's clarify this. Okay, so we have the Queen of Arrows in the center of the heart. True heart here in the center here. Tenderness, truth. The Queen of Swords energy is all about slicing through. Only wants the real thing. And this is the real thing that's here. For what I see and what I feel, this energy that's here is definitely true and real. It's just something that you have to embrace and work at, right? So let's see what else is coming in here. Wow. So we have the Priestess. When we have what I feel here in this relationship, a lot of you who are together, new, you have this kind of psychic connection, very sensitive, very connected, okay? And so sometimes also, this also could mean that some of you in relationship through forgiveness and through retreat, we're not communicating right now. We're communicating psychically. You know how sometimes you could feel that person when you're not with them? And right now, if you're in retreat, you are going to be connected in this kind of process of being psychically connected and feeling each other through the time of tenderness and retreat that's going on here in the healing process. So let's see. Yeah, so we have the 6 of Arrows, and this is someone who's reached a point of calmness through any kind of scuffle or any kind of process that brought some kind of truth to the matter. And when we're healing, we find shores or places that are calm and that are resting, starting something new in a new way. So that is for those of you, this is definitely healing, a lot of healing going on here, I see. So the calmness, retreating, and marriage and engagement is here. Hopefully, if any of you have been arguing over marriage and engagement, you've gotten over it, and maybe you're retreating and thinking about what's going on, thinking about communicating again about marriage and engagement. Okay, so let's see what happens. We don't know. Oh, okay, so there's a pause. This is the Hangman in the Path of Love Tarot, Lover's Path. This is the Hangman. So there's a pause here, an awakening of some sort. Looking at the perspective, is marriage, is engagement right for me? Some of you want marriage, some of you want engagement, some of you maybe are not sure. And so there's healing going on before all this can take place. So this is a healing card as well. This is very spiritual. It's about awakening. It's a aha moment of pausing, taking the time out to bring the past into the present, to look at everything and to make sure, making the right decisions before we jump into anything very, very strongly committed. So let's do 2 more cards here. And we have the 8 of Arrows, which is the 8 of Swords. This is someone who's all tied up. So someone here is retreating because I feel that they've had some type of scuffle with someone who's maybe pressuring engagement and marriage or wanting to shift the relationship. Okay, someone who also feels tied up because they haven't done the work yet. Okay, and they can't move on. So this is a self-made prison, someone who's in fear, someone who feels trapped. But again, the only way you can feel free is to let go of the fear and to forgive, Okay, go through the forgiveness, go through the healing, because I see here there's a lot of possibilities, but there's questions with each other and with each party or relationship that's here. You're either positively getting married, engaged, which I love, or you had some type of scuffle and you are going through forgiveness as well. And some of you have gone through forgiveness before you've come to this part of agreeing to commitments. And so let's see, it's up to you, but use this energy wisely. So let's draw one more card here. And we have the Six of Cups. So this is definitely a past life relationships. These are also, this energy here is also telling me here, as it mixes with this, is that this is definitely someone that you've known from a previous lifetime. And that's why it seems so, that's why it seems so like a process of forgiveness is going on here. There's healing that has to take place. And you both come to this time together to do that. But this is also for those who are single, solo, thinking about maybe a relationship from your past childhood or in this lifetime that you are thinking about. And when we think about those feelings, we bring that in, we can connect with that. And that's nice. Also, just be aware that, whenever you're in a relationship, you're going to get triggered, okay? And but this card here is just telling me that this is definitely people who are here have had a past life together. And things have, maybe gotten tough. And especially when we get close to that commitment. And maybe this relationship is just here to heal. Maybe it's not about marriage and engagement for some of you. It's very difficult to read for everyone because there's a lot of different scenarios here, But again, take what resonates and basically, marriage, engagement, honesty, retreat for some of you. And others, manifesting the tenderness and forgiveness. So let's see what happens. But anyway, I'm enjoying this. It's this one was very complicated. I have to say, this was not an easy one to go through. But let's see what the angels, Whispers of Love, say. I'm going to throw 3 cards here that will give some final messages for Libra. Kind Libra. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So we have, do something for someone. Do something for someone. So maybe it's the someone that you need to forgive. Maybe it's the someone that is retreating right now, that is at a distance during this time of retreat and tenderness of healing. All right? So do something for someone. It definitely will bring in attention. Definitely a good attention seeker. Okay? So that's very, very interesting. Okay, so let's see. Then we have, be in the present and dream of the future. So that's in the center. Be in the present and dream of the future. So what that tells me is something that is definitely here that can be developed. A relationship that can go to the next stage. Just be in the present, and the present moment is what creates our future, right? So the ingredients are here. You have a powerful relationship when it's with a soulmate or twin flame, someone who's here to help you move on. Aw, it's true love. Wow, true love. Yeah, these are the hardest relationships. Twin flame, soulmates. They're the hardest, but it is true love. And so work at it, enjoy each other, be grateful for it, and evolve with it. Let your heart open and heal, okay? So it's been great being with you, Libra. I love you. Thank you for being here with me. And hopefully I'll see you very soon, probably the end of the year. And you have a wonderful holiday, and take care now. Bye-bye.